Alright, hello friends, and welcome to another Sensei Russ daily draft video. Here we are with March of the Machine. And yeah, format's been great so far. I've got about 3 drafts in. First one I got an insane pile and only got 3 wins, which is a little bit disappointing. But then we got to 5, and my last deck was 7 wins. So we're probably gonna take Chrome Seedshark here. Aurelia is bonkers, but she's also 6 mana and 2 colors, which makes her a little bit harder to use. And Seedshark is just absolutely insano. This card is crazy. Every time you cast a spell, incubate. Card's just great. Other good cards in the deck. Regath is fine. Collective Nightmare is excellent removal. Really, really excellent removal. But Stasis Field has been surprisingly good for me. This card kind of gets better the more, the better the creatures are that you want to put on it. And when you've got a bajillion cards in the set that are all, have 8,000 lines of insano text on them, turns out card's pretty good. Probably going to take Deadly Derision here. Goes great with the Shark. Halo Forager, also quite excellent. But again, like I was saying, this set just has Insano Bomb after Insano Bomb, so being able to kill them is a major premium. I really like all the land cycling creatures. They're just big. Bodies get really big in this format really quickly. So you have to either be very close to the ground or able to deal with that sort of thing. Sailback 187 Disenchants. Can also be hasty. I'm not sure how to rate this card. Wicked Slumber is I haven't played with it just yet. I had it in the first blue black deck I drafted. Didn't really end up drawing it. I think I might have cut it, but I think in a tempo based aggressive deck it's going to be very good. I think otherwise it's going to be not so good. I do like Weird. Galta and Mavrin is all obviously just absolutely gigantic. 7 mana, 12/12. Not exactly the direction we're going here. I would really, really like to be able to play this Shark. But obviously you got to stay open to an extent. Storm Sculptor is quite good. I think I'm just going to take the Weird here. It's not a super exciting pick, but it cuts blue. It's a great early defender. It can attack. The card's actually just quite strong in the format, I think. So we're going to scoop that up and not be too happy about it, or not be too unhappy about it. Aerialist is excellent. All of the transform creatures are great. I don't think I've met one yet that I didn't love. Blue appears more open than it was. Invasion of Amonkhet is, medium. Thornhead Squadron I like quite a bit. Protocol Knight is totally playable and insane in the Knights deck. And Scob gets better the more of these Deadly Derisions and things that you have. It's playable, not super exciting. We're going to take the Aerialist and be quite happy about it. Let's see. Ichor Shade, Consuming Aetherborn. So Finn is quite good. 2 mana, 1/3 Death Touch that can just start poisoning people out. um. This makes a treasure. This triggers off treasures. I think Aetherborn is quite good. Lifelink matters a lot when you're trying to race with flyers, but I think here I'm going to take the Ichor Shade. It's a little bit cheaper. Goes well with my treasure token. Yeah, so blue appears to be open. I like Oculus Whelp a lot. 3-power flyer for 4. And then, like I said, all of these transform cards are excellent. So, taking them and then just kind of backdooring into when this dies draw a card is very nice. I'm thinking about taking this Invasion of Vryn, though. If I'm trying to get spells, that's a good one. I think I'm going to take Invasion of Rin here. It's a little bit more powerful, and when it works, it really works. The Sift is quite good. So in LSV's article, he said Change the Equation was a card that he would happily put in any deck. I had it in the blue-red deck I just got 7 wins with, and it was fine. I also had ways to pitch it. I had Invasion of Mercadia. So without ways to pitch it, I'm less excited. 2 mana to counter a 2 mana spell is not the most exciting thing in the world. If it was best of 3, I think it's a snap pick. But here I think I'm going to take the Scob. Well, let's give it another shot. Let's give it one more shot. It's going to go well with our Seedshark. So here the low drop transform creature is just great. We may not even be black here. There's some chance we could backdoor into a different color, so I should keep my eyes peeled for that. The draw 2 is good. Overgrown Pest might be the best green common. It's very, very good, art notwithstanding. But we're going to take the Order of the Mirror here. Like I said, Stasis Field I've been very happy with. Creatures in this format are just bonkers, and I would prefer that they have no abilities. So I really don't think we're doing Wicked Slumber things here. I think I'm going to take this Dismal Backwater in case we do end up blue-black. Really not that excited about Halo Charge Scob, and as you can see, I think it's possible to get them late. On-color dual land here is nice. So here I'm going to take the Storm Sculptor. Gorilla and Dispersal are both totally playable, but this card is a bit of a sign to me. I had blue-red in my last draft. It was insane, so we'll see if that yields any fruit. I'm going to happily take a Thunderhead Squadron here. I like this card a lot. Just a huge flyer, and there's a lot of things that make tokens. You can get the black Thalid guy that makes a token when he flips and dies. You can get the 3-drop bird that makes a token. Oculus Whelp on the wheel is great. I actually also like Shapecraft a lot. How many creatures do I have? Yeah, Shapecraft is a good pick there. I don't think this card is playable. Let's see. So Corruption of Tawashi is quite good. It's basically 7 mana for 4/4, and then whenever you transform something, you draw a card. I think that's probably the pick here. And then we'll lean toward taking more transform creatures even more highly than we would normally. Artistic Refusal in a deck where we already have Seedshark, though, is also quite excellent and might just be better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this card. This card has been quite good. It's not Cryptic Command, but it's quite good. Here I think we're on Assimilate Essence. You know, this basically says counter target creature spell. 4 mana is a lot. And, you know, again, not to be repetitive, but the better the creatures are, the better spells like this get. And again, we're staying quite open. Seeing black-green maybe a thing. This card is quite good. Windrake that turns into a Fallen Angel. This card is also good. But we're going to take the counterspell here. Not be too sad about it. So Invasion of Kaladesh. I haven't played with this one before. It makes a Thopter. Number of artifacts you control. There's not a huge artifact theme here. So I think we're probably on Order of the Mirror here. We didn't end up taking the Transform card, but I think, again, these low drop creatures that can turn into something good late are always a good option. So, this is an interesting moment. Marshal of Zelfir is excellent. We don't really, we have like one black card that we want to play. We saw some knights coming around last pack. We saw some white coming around this pack. I think there's a lot more upside to that than agent or analyst. We're gonna take the marshal here and see if we can do some knight things. Instant or sorceries get rebound. Not totally sure how to evaluate that card. He's not a knight. We do also have the Thallid here, which is quite good if we're still in black. This is pick 5. Pick 5 Thallid is enough of a sign to me that I think I'm in for that. We got a final flourish here too. Yeah, okay. So we're just blue-black. That's totally fine. Vision of Eldraine is the Mind Rot that makes a little fairy, another counterspell, but final flourish is premium removal. We're going to take it. We're going to be stoked about it. I like Eyes of Gitaxias a lot. The 3-drop slot feels like it has really powerful stuff going on, and this is one of them. Just a 3-mana 3/3 that replaces itself. Obviously, there's a 2-mana tax on, making the creature, but I think it's quite good. 4/4 flying. Oh, wow. Interesting. There's a knight. Is this card playable? I don't think it is. I think I'm going to take the knight. We've got kind of a hole in our curve there. And the Corruption of Tawashi tabled. So we're going to take this on the wheel and be extremely happy about it. My Thallid and Double Order of the Mirror are very happy about this card. I do wish we had a few more. Oh, I guess it's non-creature spell. It's not instant or sorcery. Okay, so it'll trigger off that. Excellent. Excellent. So here we'll take Scob and probably hope not to play it, although we are getting to the point where we have some nice spells. I think I'm going to take Flitting Gorilla here over a Thunderhead Squadron. I like Thunderhead Squadron a lot. I don't super love having a lot of them, if that makes sense. I don't think Furtive Analyst is where we want to be. Oculus Whelp is totally playable. So is the Counterspell. This is the same problem I had the last time I drafted blue-black. I just had like 30 playables. So I think Halo. Ooh. Is there any chance I wheel the Halo Forager? I think I have to take Deadly Derision here. I would love to have the Oracle of Tragedy. I would love to have Halo Forager. I have a bunch of flyers already, so I think the removal spell is just what we need. I'm going to take this quite happily, and then maybe if we get really lucky, we'll wheel the fairy. Atris is great. Invasion of Kamigawa. Ices something. 2/3. Oh, there's a Gargantua. Gargantua's great. This card is not playable. Yeah, I like Gargantua a lot. We haven't gotten any land cyclers yet, so we don't really have anything at the top end necessarily. I think we're probably not playing these whelps. Although, transform permanents. Maybe we cut the knight first. This Ichor Shade, we're not really sacrificing anything. Shapecraft is a potential cut. This is a potential cut. So this card is bonkers. But I think I'm going to keep things simple. Take a final flourish. My creature count's getting a little bit low, so I could really use what are the 3-drops that make a token? Yeah, Preening Champion. There we go. That's the card I was looking for. Yeah, this card's gonna be great. He's gonna help us cast our Convoke spells. He's gonna make an extra creature token. Yeah, I'm just gonna take another. Ooh, man, we're getting the goods. So the Gorilla's not as good as either of these cards. I think I'm on Preening Champion here over the other. Help us cast our Artistic Refusal. Oh, this card is quite good. Yeah, I'm going to take the Aerialist. I think it's a stronger card. Another Aerialist? Wow. Okay. So we're just attacking. We're just attacking in the air and playing infinite removal on the backside to keep ourselves alive. Instant or sorcery you drain. Yeah. Card seems good. I've yet to play with that one. It's a little... I don't have that. How many instant sorceries do I have? 7? Probably worth playing. I like Eyes of Utaxius a lot. Gonna have to make some cuts here. Inga's great. Oracle's great. I think with all the 2-drops we already have, I'm leaning toward Inga here. Try to help us on the back end. Atris is great. Man. I think Atris is better than Rona. Another Order of the Mirror? Take some sideboard cards that don't matter because we don't have a sideboard because it's best of one. This card might actually make the cut. We're looking like basically just a Skies deck. Man, that is really something. Okay, so the Shark makes us want to play expensive Convoke spells. So I think we've already got all of those in. I didn't take any of the other ones. I think this gets a cut. We're trying to be a little bit more proactive here. I think this is fine. Interacts with Corruption of Tawashi. So I have 6, 7. That counts. So 8, 9, 10, 11 with that. 11 cards to trigger Corruption of Tawashi. How many creatures do we have? 14. We may not need this captive weird. We will run into a situation here where paying all the life for all of these is going to be tough. I wonder if we were supposed to take... I think there was a blue-white land and potentially a blue-green land that I passed. I need to pay more attention to that when we're doing our thing. So I'm going to cut this knight, and we're going to give this a shot. We're going to cut that. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. We have lots and lots of flyers and some excellent removal. We have a shark. Life is good. See how it goes. You would think that the matches wouldn't take this long with the draft format being brand new, but that's okay. On the play, flyers and scry creatures. So it's 4 to transform this, and then I get a free card. There's the Thallid. Counterspell? Sure. Final Flourish. Okay. That's all fine. Don't really need land. Although I guess we do need to hit land drops. So if we... So we're going to draw this. It'll be 3. Yeah. Yeah, because next turn we can play this, draw that, play it, and play a 2-drop. Yeah. Okay. I know what I'm doing, really I do. I don't. I definitely don't. No. What, X equals 1? You can't cast anything? Yeah, I'll trade a 3 ground creature for a 3 flyer. Man, OP on mono removal here. What does he have, the -5 counters? Just more removal. All right. I guess we need to draw. I guess we need to draw a creature. Just playing the control mirror over here. Well, Sift is pretty good in the control mirror. Copy target spell, not non-creature spell. Ooh. So War Historian is a little bit annoying because it blocks our flyer. So let's turn you into a dork. Let's attack this thing. Let's play our captive weird and transform it. And we get one of the life back. Life is good. So we have two excellent removal spells and a counter. Okay, that thing's huge. Just go Demonic Tutor. Sure. Okay, so first, this needs to die. I get a treasure. Then, what I want to figure out here is if I kill this, turns into the artifact. But to activate it and get 2 copies of this, I would need more mana than I have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if I attack it, then I'm on 6. So I think I'm on flip this, leave open Artistic Refusal for whatever he just Demonic Tutored for, and then I'll have to double a different spell later. For as long as that card remains exiled, you may cast it. Breach the Multiverse. Mills 10 cards. No, thank you. We're going to flip this, take a look at what we have here. Okay. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Copy target spell you control. So I think I'm just going to make 2, 3, 4 flyers here. Cool. That was neat. Invasion of Lorwyn gets to kill something. Probably a 3, 4 flyer. Beatdowns. What could he have here to get himself back in the game? I don't think there's a black wrath. The white wrath is an absolute backbreaker, but it's double G. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. Well, that game was sweet. Just like a blue-black control mirror in limited. I've heard people say that this draft format is a little bit like playing cube, and I can see what they mean. Cards are just they're just all good. Like everything's good. So you can really kind of, find a multiversal legend and build your deck around it and really come up with something special. I go first. I have 2 drops into 3 drops into refuel. All of this seems great. Hello. Very willing to trade my 2-1 for your 3-1. Even if that means you surveil. But he already surveilled, so we know he didn't. We knew he didn't want it. Hellish Vat Keeper. Incubate 2, and for 5 mana he can transform. That crit seems great. Double the amount of counters on it? Holy smokes. Okay, so we need to get to our 4th land to kill this thing before it starts burying us. Let's hope we hit an island. Ingan Elka. Or Ingan Essica. That card is also great. So I can turn these 2 into creatures. I can play an Atris and try to keep hitting lands. Atris would trade with this. It takes 5 mana for him to transform that thing, and then it becomes a 4/4. I think I'm going to try to keep hitting lands here. I think we're going to be fine if we can deploy our spells and flip these and keep doing stuff. I think where we're going to run into trouble is, what the heck did he put in the 1 pile? Oh, Deadly Derision. I think where we're going to run into trouble is if we just get run over here and then we can't kind of catch up. So like if he goes land, make a 5/5, attacks for 9/12. I can trade, chump the 5/5. The next turn I can Deadly Derision. We've got lines. Removal spells here would be scary. Hidetsugu and Kairi. Oh boy. So if I kill that, he nugs me with whatever this is and then casts it. Right? That's how that works. What? Okay, just multiple insane bombs. Gosh. Yikes. So, what do we do here? We have to kill Hidetsugu and Kairi. Otherwise, we're dead to that very quickly. So we can kill one, final flourish the other. God, I wish we just had lands. We could kill these two creatures. Yeah, but then... Gosh. What if we... What if we Final Flourish him and then counter whatever comes off the top? No, then we just get beat to death. So I think I'm just going to clog up the ground a little bit, take my 8, and then play Aerialist and kill Hidetsugu. Because he just drew whatever he brainstormed. So, what is this? Discards 2 cards. So I need to play this and transform it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So what do you have? What was it? It was an enchantment. Okay. And then I transform this. Go to 2, but we're stable maybe? Dead to a removal spell. That's not a removal spell. I do have to chump the legend this turn. So if he flunges, we bounce here. I eat this. Okay. Alright. Playing Magic here, friends. We're still in a bad way, but we're not dead. That's a good draw. Sure. So we're going to sack a 3/3 to kill his thing, and then we get a 2/2 back. I can't guess that! Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm just on pins and needles. Like, we're we're dead to so many things. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. What am I really hoping to draw here? Tawashi? Probably? I used both of my deadly divisions. My sift hit the bin. Yep, you got it. And then he gets to incubate too. Gross. Okay, I have a 2/2 that I can't that I can't I can't flip. Did I already play my tap land? I mean, I'm already dead. Roughly everything, so I might as well try to get in. No! 1/1s. So deadly. Yeah, I mean, I have to pluck them all. Let's go. Would have been better with the shark, but still a very good draw. He has 2 attackers, 3 attackers, so I don't have an attack here. The fact that I'm not dead here is just baffling. What I really need is life. So he makes another 2/2. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he attacks, he gets in for 1, but I eat a bunch of stuff. I mean, I just have to keep chipping away and hope he doesn't draw something. If I can get 3 more attacks in, then I can flunge and hit him for 6 in the air and finish the game. This is wild. I have never in my life had a game of limited go like this. Every time I find myself in this pitch, okay, great, reach, awesome. Now I'm dead. Okay. Well, we knew I was dead. It just took a while. He has trample too. Gross. Do I have any daily diversions left? I don't think so. I have 1 card in my library. I'm gonna get decked. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, what a game. I just got a little bit behind early. I mean, I fought through some gnarly bombs here. Hidetsugu and Kairi into Zephyr Singer is a heck of a thing. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, GG. That was a sweet game. That was a really sweet game. Oh my goodness. That was wild. I wish I had grabbed. Thinking back on it, I wish I'd grabbed 1 or 2 of the convoke spells, either the tuck or the draw 2, to go with my shark. I feel like I'm just a little bit light on ways to trigger him that feel impactful. It's kind of just artistic refusal and the Tawashi. To go back through the draft and see what my opportunities to draft those cards were. So this hand just needs an island and it's fine, but I've been keeping these hands a lot lately and dying. So I think it's right to mulligan. But we're going to keep. After as long as that last game was, maybe this one will be short. Maybe I'll just get run over. Either way, I can play Thallid on 2, flip him on 3, and or we could just draw island and we just always had it. Just magic is easy. Gift of completion. Incubate 3, and he gets a surveil whenever a Phyrexian dies. That card seems great. Basically a 4-mana 3/3, but leaves behind an enchantment that gives you surveils all over the place. Alright, you're not going to trick me, friend. I could transform here, but I think I'm just going to play Eyes. Draw toward my Gargantua. If he wants to attack me for 3, that's fine. I think I'm winning this race. Aerialist is a good draw. If we don't find a land, we can. Sure. Yeah. You're gonna take 6 on the crackback, my dude. If he plays a giant green monster here, we can Deadly Derision it. Okay, that card's annoying. Is that the one that turns into Ravi? Yeah. So this is kind of awful. But we're going to hit him for 5 here, take him to 8. That puts him on a 2-turn clock for the Flyers. And I really don't want to have to deal with Mama Singer. Unless I have to. If he plays a giant green monster, I can just stasis field it. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's very fortunate. So I think he's just dead here. Got him. Very clean. Flyers removal. We love it. Saw how good Stasis Field is there. Like, Stasis Field is just... It doesn't look like much. At least it didn't to me the first time that I read the card, but... It's very good. Very, very good removal spell. It's now Kamigawa's ninjas and their use of high-tech weaponry versus the Phyrexianized samurai. Raistlin, don't cough on me, bro. All right, we have we have flyers, we have counter spells, we have both colors of mana. This card is gas. Little duder that eventually really beats down. You got me. Hmm. So I would normally play Preening Champion here, but in case he has the counter a creature spell, I think I'm gonna go with Eye of Cataxius instead. Sure. Very happy trading off my token for his night thing here. That's fine. It's 4 to transform this. I kind of want to just put as much pressure on as I can while he's stumbling on lands. I wonder if there's any consideration to leaving up artistic refusal there. Probably not. That was a disgusting draw. So I'm just going to send 4 here and leave up the counterspell. I'm going to feel very foolish if I do this and then he has the board sweeper next turn. As a matter of fact, till the end of next turn? End of your next turn. I'll kill the defender, that's fine. Alright, he didn't have it. So I worried a bit for nothing there, but let's see what we have coming up. Gargantua and Tawashi both seem great. I guess I should have cast that. Doesn't really matter here, though. Invasion of Theros. Search for an aura, god, or demigod. So if he has... Heliod doesn't have lifelink. So he has 2 blockers. I did Deadly Derision 1, and he's dead. GG. Probably could have played that cleaner. I almost certainly should have used the stasis field as I wasn't really doing anything else with my mana, but you know, our opponent stumbled on mana and he was so far behind that didn't really matter all that much. Let's keep it going. Okay, we have a mythic opponent. We have 2 drops and removal spells. That's what you want to see in your hand. It only has 2 lands. Hello. Yeah, man, aerialists. Just putting the clock on them right from the very beginning. Okay, that's fine. He incubate 2s, and then it gets an additional mana. So, I'm going to transform this and see if I can hit a land here. Either way, I get to get in for an additional 3 damage. Finn is fine. Tandem Takedown is fine. Land is great. Hitting a 6 mana spell off that flip was a little unfortunate. I like that this card can attack into Finn. So he gives it +1 and Death Touch. Another Tandem Takedown? Wow. Okay. He's got 1 card? So he's up on creatures. This is very awkward. I guess I'll transform here. Gives me additional fodder for my final flourish. Could really use a swamp. OP drawing land is good for me. Okay, there's an aerialist. So I think we just play aerialist, leave open final flourish. None of his stuff has reach, right? Is another kill spell? Jeez. So we're gonna fizzle that by sacrificing this to a final flourish so he doesn't get the incubate. Then I think next turn we can start attacking. Agent of Zendikar just gets lands, right? That's a good draw. think we want to put the pressure on here. Yeah, we just want to put the pressure on here. So if he plays a big creature, we can Final Flourish it. Yep. Let's take care of that. Well, actually, no. Let's let that resolve and play Magic like a good person. Goodbye, Vornclax. We hardly knew you. And I guess I just snapped this off since I drew a second one. Removal. GG. Telling you, friends. Black removal in this set. Very, very strong. Let's keep it going. See if we can get 7 wins. So hopefully somebody in the comments can let me know how I should edit out this negative space here between matches so that we can be a little bit more professional. But we're all just here to learn, right? Alright. Hand's great. We have aggressive creatures and premium removal. And a big thing to refill. Set the Saka thing? Yeah. Well, that's really awkward. Now I wish I'd played the other one. Either way here, I think we have to transform and be ready to block him in case he transforms and attacks. Because I really don't want to let him hit the battle for 3 and then draw a card. Really need another swamp here. If he has a kill spell here, we're in big trouble. Interesting. Well, I think I'm just on Thalid Transform here. If he has Deadly Derision for this, that's probably mostly fine. Sure, man. Man, all these transform creatures are great. They're just all great. So he's a 5/4, which lines up pretty well with this. So I'll just play this and plan to block. Scrounger puts a +1 on. That's fine. I'll still block with the Thallid. Either way, I've got to kill this turn, because otherwise he just attacks this twice. Throws 2 javelins at it, and it becomes a creature. Oh, jeez. Both attacking face? Really? Okay. I think I'm just going to hold back. I really don't want to run into it. Oh, God. 2 creature cards? God, what a beating. Oh, he mountain cycled it? Oh, I think that's a big mistake. I was trying to figure out how I was going to deal with 2 giant monsters, but now I only have to deal with 1 giant monster. Okay, so we're going to send these 2. Start clocking this guy. Then he's going to play a big thing. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to flip my thing. That's not the big thing I thought he was going to play, but that is a big thing. Exile 5 yard from the yard. Then, oh, that's why he pitched it. Jiminy Christmas. So we're going to kill that. We're going to get a treasure. We're going to activate this. Then we're going to trade our 4/4 for your 5/5. We still have to deal with your 5/4 reach, but that just is what it is when you're playing against cards like that. Holy smokes. What is this? It's just a treasure. So that may have been a mistake. Gross. I need to draw some big action here. That's some big action. Holy Stromboli. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. What a draw. Holy smokes. Yeah, you got it, pal. Super dead. Yep, nothing I can do about that. Oh, now he's 4. Oh, that's gross. So he gets a 2-1 menace that puts a... He didn't attack it, he attacked me? This guy is crazy. I didn't even look because I thought he was for sure going to attack the battle. Huh. Given that I have the captive weird, I think this is probably correct. No, Thunderhead would have been good. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a counter on it. When it dies, deal damage equal to its power. Another creature or artifact. Okay, so I have to start turning the corner here. Sacrifices that, deals 1 damage to me. It's a 5/5. He draws a card. Hopefully it's a brick. Another Stormclaw Rager. That's interesting. So sack that. It becomes a 6/6. Sure. He's got a removal spell. Yep, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's probably a really bad block. So Final Flourish on top, followed by another flyer. So if I transform something, I go to 1. I Final Flourish this. Am I missing anything here? I don't know the card. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna transform. We're gonna go to 1. We're gonna draw a card of corruption. We're gonna Final Flourish this thing. We're gonna have 2 blockers back in case he draws a haste creature. And we're gonna kill him in 2 turns. Alright. What do you got, friend? Okay, that doesn't do it. GG. Holy smokes. What a game! God, these games are so good! These games are so good! This format is gas. It's honestly so much fun. Man. My goodness. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 that game. Holy Stromboli. Yeah, the tax of transforming things is real. I think I need to evaluate the 3B lifelinker with backup a little bit higher than I am. Because there's a bunch of spots where I could have drawn a card like that, and it's like I have a 2 power flyer and I play this thing, make it a 3 power flyer, hit you for 3, gain 3 life. Then I have a lifelinker back on defense. I think in a deck like this, that card is gonna be quite good. Because you're just racing, you're flying past his blockers, you're trying to put pressure on his life total. Yeah. The Bounce Surveil card is also quite good. I had some opportunities to take that and didn't. Pretty happy with how I drafted this deck, though. I kind of had a plan emerge, and I've kind of stuck to it. All right, well, we've got the Shark this time. We're on the draw, though, against a white deck, which can be bad. They can be very aggressive. 0/1 backup. When it dies, put its counter on something else. Okay, that card does like literal nothing here. This card is, on the other hand, is quite good. Hmm. Yeah, so you can transform this into a 3/3. I don't think I want to flourish it right now. I think I want to play to the board, because on turn 3 I can go Shark, and then I can flourish and get a 2/2. I think I'm happy to trade either one of these for a 3/3. Honestly, with how his start is. He's just a super low to the ground aggressive deck here. This just gives +1/+1. So the best he can do is a 2/3. I'm just going to start attacking back. Goreclaw. That card's kind of big. I'm going to take one hit from Goreclaw. Hopefully he doesn't have another 4-power thing. Another giant monster to cast. Nope, just a little guy. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. That's pretty good. So Moag turns into a 3/3 that puts a 1/1 on target creature. Not on each creature, but target creature. So I just block here. He flips this. He gets a thing. Actually, I block here. He flips this, gets a thing. I attack back for 6. Hopefully I draw a land. And I can final flourish plus Skyclave Aerialist. I also just think I'm winning this race. Like I hit him for 6, play this, he hits me for 8, 13, 15. He's dead on board unless he draws something. I think I just have to go for it. I have a Final Flourish to kill a small reach creature. He'd have to have 8, 13, 15, 16. He'd have to have +4 damage in this card to kill me. Oh, he transforms this? That's +3 damage? Is that one short? Oh, he puts a counter on it! No! 12, 17, 19. Oh, no. Oh, and that. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just dead. 12. Yeah. Okay. I didn't read Goreclaw. Good game. So I guess I had to. I mean, it's still ugly. I had to Final Flourish there, Goreclaw, and then. Yeah. Hmm. Man. That was a sick deck. OP's deck there was sick. I want to play that deck. Holy smokes. I guess I should read the cards before I start playing against them. I thought I knew what Goreclaw did, but the trigger definitely changed the math there. So I have 6 power. I hit him down to 8, and then I have to sack one of those to kill Goreclaw. And then he cracks back for Bajillion. Yeah, it's still ugly. I guess I'm chumping and then killing him over the next 2 turns. If I draw a land there, I can... If I draw a land there and kill Goreclaw, I can incubate with the Final Flourish. And then make another blocker. Nothing has trample because Goreclaw's dead. Yeah, okay. I probably could have won that. Would have been very close either way. This is too long. Too long between games. Alright, Ashiok. I'm on the play. Opponent mulliganed. 2 into 3 into 4. Life is good. Hello. Um, see if we can hit a land drop. Oh, let's go. So we play Thalid, make our thing. We can play Inga. I think I'm just going to snap this off. Getting ahead on life early seems really important here because it makes transforming your cards much more of a cost if your life total's under pressure. Four 4 comes into a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 zombie. So it comes in and he draws 2, or it comes in as this stupid thing. Yeesh. That all seems great. Although, let's get this after the other two. I think I'm going to leave 2/3/3s back here, just in case. I really don't want him to flip this Invasion of Amonkhet. And if he has a removal spell, like the deal 3 for one of these guys, I want to be able to keep the Thalid back with the other one. Because this thing coming in as a big zombie with relevant text doesn't seem great for me. I don't know if C double's any good. It's a hard card. Yep, so there's the removal spell. And he can't attack. So I'm going to do this. Draw the island I know is there. Do this. And I think I'm going to make the same decision I made last turn. Just going to leave 2/3/3s back. Just take things slow. I've got some removal. I've got more creatures. Not in a tearing hurry here. So if it wasn't for the Invasion of Amonkhet, there's no way I use a removal spell on Preening Champion here. But given that it exists, so 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't cast it and the 3/4 flyer. He's starting to get low enough to the point where he can't really... Alright, well he just snaps it off. You gonna attack? Yep, that's why I left them back, my friend. I'm not totally sure it was correct here to play so conservatively, trying to protect the Invasion of Amonkhet, but I don't hate the position that we're in. I am very concerned about the cards in his hand, but we've got the 3/4 flyer. We can transform our aerialist. What is this? A 4/4? Yeah. 4/4 that becomes a flyer with a token, or scry 3, or any number of tasty things. So if he has a removal spell here, he can kill one of my guys and attack the Invasion of Amonkhet down. Then I think I'm just on make a flyer, try to bash you to death plan. Yep. Oh, but he's going to make... The Amonkhet's going to be a flyer. Yeah, I probably should have kept my Deadly Derision. Let's see what he makes here. I think if it were me, I would pick the Preening Champion. Just make it a 4/4 flyer and then have more bodies. Oh, the shark got milled? Oh, Christ. That's not good. Um, well, I can't attack into a 4/4, so I've got to go find stuff to do. Let's start with this. Can I just get 6 power of flyers in play? So next turn I'll have 5 mana. Goes to 3, 2 creatures. So 3, and then I tap 3 of my creatures and make another thing. So he's got to have big non-creature spells for this actually to be scary. So that lets him cast Deadly Derision. Gross. And he incubates for 4. Sea Double? Creates a copy of the shark? Oh my god. It's a bold attack. But I couldn't punish him for it. Yikes, 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 yikes. Halo Forager was such a filthy draw there. Okay, that's fine. So I can flip this, dig a card deeper. That's excellent. Not finding any removal is less excellent. I think this battle is going to be fought over the flying creatures. Six creatures. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gross. Honestly, if I was him, I think I might let me keep this and just incubate 3. I need to find removal for his sharks immediately. Man, these games are wild, man. These games are wild. Oh, the fact that he was able to copy the shark. Oh, I think the shark has done more good for this guy in this game than he has for the entire draft for me. uh, no, that's not what we want. Yeah, we're boned. How many fires do you have? Three? I have four. So if I draw a removal spell this turn, oh, never mind. I'm just stone dead. There's Final Flourish. Okay. So I'm just dead on the crackback. Yeah, he's got me. So I block six. He's got two, four, five. So four is coming through regardless. I have two blockers. Two, so four, five, six, seven. Yeah, good game. All right. Well, I think that is as far as we go, my friends. Those were really good games. That was really unfortunate that he was able to hit my shark and copy him and have two sharks. And then bury me before I could find some removal and shut the door on him. But that was really great. 5 wins is not too bad. And thanks so much for joining me. If you're still here, I really appreciate it. Feel free to like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to throw these out every day. Thanks again.